Am I in frame? I hope I'm in frame.
It's done just you good. It's done just you, done just you. Just for the record. Just for the record. If they like the job, I'm outside in an AMG, right outside. TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me.
Sanibonani ngan'zakwethu. Welcome back to another vlog and happy birthday. Well, by the time this is out, would have been long past. But today is the Rugby World Cup semi-finals. We're playing against England, and when I tell you, I'm ready. I'm so ready, guys. I'm actually so ready. This intro is probably not going to be long because I am hosting. I'm hosting my people, and I need to start. Okay, I need to get to it. Gisash, literally Gisash Shabuti. It's not going to be long. Hello. Say hi to the vlog. See you now, my friend. Gisasha, guys, Guti, this intro is not going to be long because I have people coming over. But guys, I actually wanted to thank you guys and get a reception of my get to know me tag. Like, that video did so well. The reviews were so, not reviews, man, the feedback was just so positive, and like, thank you. I do have a lot of reflections that I would love to divulge in. Hopefully I do get to do that Gule vlog if I remember. But wait, nigga. Like, what the hell? I'm still talking to my people. Like,
you always talking to somebody, man.
And here's Arthur.
Hello.
Hi. Mposi is coming. Guys, Mposi Shem, he's down bad. My friend is down bad. But we literally were like, you are chilling with us today. You are coming. You're coming. He's not feeling well.
To drown in meds.
Dude, we literally forced him.
Get drugged up.
We literally forced him, but he's coming through in Mizi and Tobega. But yes, I was saying, Wuti, I'll probably touch on the reflections some point during this vlog. But thank you. What do you have, my friend? You bought two?
Yeah.
Guys, are you serious? Okay, well, I didn't know you bought two tags.
Well, I thought y'all discussed.
Damn! Is that a pussy?
I don't know, man.
Oh, man. As there's a pussy, he almost died. He almost didn't survive, but glad to hear you. That's my friend.
Oh, my boy hanging on my thread. Old thread. Sounds me. Just dead. I'm only on my happy pipe. Happy pipe.
But it was good, I was on to the next one. I remember when you started checking up, boy, you must have learned your lesson. Trying to tell me how I always was a blessing. Stayed in the areas, but you guessed it. Yeah, I got you. Too bad I'm vibing, nigga, I'd be fine without you. Guess you found out all the mother hoes wasn't about you. And now you're gonna waste your time chasing me. Nigga, please, ain't no need to waste your time being caught up over me. Nigga, please, I don't wanna hear you can tell your friends about it.
Go, Locker! I just don't use it a lot. Guys, my chops came out so good. Shout out to Lucky. The other Lucky.
But I ain't tripping, just don't push it. It's cool, I'ma focus on my vision. Cause you only get one pass and you used it. You used it. Amused it. So funny how you used to flex, how'd you lose it? Now you look so stupid. And it's so amusing. Yeah, that fit is so useless. And now you're gonna waste your time chasing me. Ain't no need to waste your time being caught up over me. Nigga, please. I don't wanna hear about it. You can tell your friends about it.
Guys, get this ball out.
Get this ball out.
Good morning, my loves. I'm running ngan'zakwethu, coming to you live from the finalists. It's Arthur that asked me to run the vlog, guys. Arthur literally asked me to run the vlog, so this is me running the vlog. Today is Sunday. We are all hanging out together just to finish up the food izolo, and yeah, wrap up the celebrations, isn't it? Weekend in Kulu. Sunday so dropping.
Monday boys holiday. Tuesday is not compulsory. Wednesday is dropping. Thursday is dropping. Friday is dropping. Saturday is dropping. Sunday who is having about tagi. See much.
Arthur, say hi to the vlog. It's not even focusing.
What do we call them? I think bunny lines here.
No, there's no bunny. Keep saying bunny. What are gonna be doing? Run with them dogs.
What we doing?
Happy New Year, guys. I'm gonna feature my Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year.
Nigga, please. I don't wanna hear about it. You can tell your friends about it.
My loves, today is a Monday. Today is a Monday. Yesterday, Nandi guys, we hung out. And yeah, we had to finish the food that we made the previous day because it's so much. So we just all hung out, unpacked a few things, unpacked the game, and made plans, obviously, to catch the finals. Guys, we need to find a place for the finals. There's a market that all South Africans were, a Vauxhall market, and tried getting tickets, but the place is fully booked. So if there are any Londoners that know of a place where all South Africans or most South Africans will be watching the match, please do let me know, outside of Vauxhall, obviously, because it's already packed. But yes, today is a Monday. I had work, obviously, and what I want to do now, my chummies, what I want to do now is cook and then pluck my hair. I want to install this ginger girly. Let me show you guys. It's girly, but she needs to be plucked. The hairline is very thick for me. I'll show you guys how I pluck my wigs, and how I get them to be as flat as they are when I have them on. So yeah, this is going to be my next install, and yeah, I'll show you guys how I do the plucking and the prepping. Guys, coming back to the get to know me tag before Mkhohlwa, like I don't know, I was reflecting on a lot of things after I'd released it, right? I was reflecting on some of the feedback and how people were conveying how inspirational it was, and yeah, just how encouraged and motivated they were, etc. And I was really like, sometimes I really doubt this content creation thing, and if I not go ahead with it, right? And solely the biggest reason for me is the exposure. The biggest thing for me is the exposure. Guys, we all know how people get bullied on the internet, how people get over familiar with other people, and just there's lines that are crossed, there's boundaries that are crossed. Yeah, it's just all of that makes me very apprehensive with taking up this thing like properly. But comments like that and hearing things like that is the one thing that keeps me going and reminds me why I do it. Because I've always said from my first video, I'm like, the whole purpose of this thing is to share my story. And if I get to inspire or encourage a person just by the way I truthfully live my life, I would have achieved my goal of having this channel. Do you get what I'm saying? Because, and I don't think I really deep dived into my, not that I don't think I didn't really deep dive into my upbringing, my childhood, and how I got to where I am, besides obviously me studying and working, etc. No, I really didn't deep dive into like the much more deeper parts of me in that sense, because also I just feel like, number one, I'm not ready. Number two, I think it's just something that needs to happen naturally. Number three, there's other ways that I can tell that story, right? Considering the work that I want to do, especially in terms of community. So yeah, guys, like, hey, umuntu buya kude, guys. Like, umuntu buya kude, like, umuntu buya kude, umuntu buya kude. And I just want to take a moment right now and speak to mhlambe abantu abakhulele emakasi, abantu abakhulele emalokishini, abantu abakhulele emakhaya, right? People that grew up in areas and spaces where you weren't supposed to make it out. And maybe you've made it out of that space, or maybe you're currently in that space. And number one, you're not seeing people like you that are making it out of that space. Number two, there's just no hope, right? There's just no hope because of how we all know impilo yasekasi is. We know the life cycle of umuntu wasekasi, impilo yomuntu wasekasi. And I just want to say that it's possible. Like, it is very, very much so possible. It is very much so possible. And I hope you steal a page or two from my book. Because even though I was born in those circumstances and I grew up in those circumstances, which are not horrible circumstances to grow up or live in, right? But they're just challenging. They are challenging because there's barriers and boundaries that are placed on you before we even try and get out and make it out into the world, right? Our journeys are not as smooth. But yeah, I hope you steal a page or two out of my book and you are reminded through seeing me that I can do the things that I want to do. I can leave this place and I can build and grow both myself, my family, and my community, and the ones around me. And I can make an impact in life. My name just doesn't have to go unknown, right? And when I say that, I'm not saying Gucci like being famous, no. I mean you reaching your potential and having your footprint in whatever thing you want to do. So yeah, guys, like, that's been weighing very heavily on my heart. And I was like, I feel it very important for me to touch on this, because I would be doing myself and my channel a disservice if I didn't. And yeah. So yeah, guys, before I get all emotional, because this is like really something that's close to my heart. This is really, really, really something that's close to my heart. Yeah, I just wanted to make that point. And before I get all in my feels, let us get to cooking.
The mess. Drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe. Spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie. You understand me. Walk her down the valley, Pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do. And you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer. Greater is the one within and call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky. And never wait upon the giver. He'll deliver like a dealer. To take her higher, higher. Fly out the valley and the fire. Take her higher, higher. Fly up out the valley and the fire. Train her feet for running. Show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is for becoming. Even in the fever, baby, cry and get to running. And tell her that you better get your bootstraps up. You're with the army, ready when the truth act up. Nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof, I touch, put up a guard and count to 10. Lion's den, speaking with the higher pen. Can't be touched by fire. Fast forward to the grown things now. I'm working on them soul things now. Forgiving all your old ways, but it's harder on the cold days. Cold days. Never been a product of a flawless environment. Never acted like I'm higher than you. And I still pray, dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Cause I would rather be running away. I would rather be running. Dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away. I need to get away now. I need to get away.
Ngan'zakwethu, let's get into the plucking of this hair. Should I put a B-roll or should I do a voiceover? I think I'll put a B-roll because if I do a voiceover, then I won't be able to speed it through. What's the most efficient way? No, let me do a voiceover. Let me actually do a voiceover. I haven't recorded and edited in a minute. So no, it's just quite crusty. But yeah, let me do a voiceover and show you guys how I pluck my hair. So first things first, guys, I always recommend for umuntu to have a wig head. Not only for plucking, but just for prepping your wig and keeping or storing your wigs. That's in ngendlela whereby as moshegi easy. But if you don't have a wig head, like that's completely fine. But I don't know, I just work better on a wig head. Guys, my nails are so disgusting. I'm so sorry. And with plucking, normally what I would do first is wet the hair. I normally use mousse. I normally will use mousse to wet the hair, but I don't have it. I ordered it on Amazon, and you'll figure first week of November. I'm like, Amy, like what the hell? What happened to Prime service? Like, so I don't know what the issue is then. So you wet the hair so that it thins out or it gets flat, and you can see how much hair you've plucked as you are plucking. That's why you wet the hair, if anyone is wondering. And what I'll do is I'll normally just create a middle part so that I know not to touch that part. You normally wouldn't pluck this area because it widens your part, right? So just keep that open so you know you don't have to. And then I also section the hair. Bring this closer. Yeah. Bring you guys closer here. I also section the hair at this point. I obviously have to work it more, but that's what it is. I'll just open a straight line here. Sorry guys, I got cut. I was on the phone with the twins. I don't even remember what's in Nginithanda. But essentially, the next step is you would wet the hair to see how much, or to properly see how much you've plucked. As I mentioned, I sometimes use mousse, but I don't have mousse because Amazon is taking their own damn time to deliver my mousse. And once you've done that, I just don't want to wet the hair cool because I want to style it. I want to style it, so I don't want to wet it a lot. But once you've done that, you will then pluck. So you grab the hairs, right? You grab the hairs and then pull backwards. So do you see? Like some hairs already came off. You pluck like this. So you want to be gentle, right? And you also don't want to focus on one spot for a very long time because it will create balding. Then you kind of skip that. You move on to another section of hair and then you pluck. So it's almost like pluck, skip, pluck, skip, pluck, skip, pluck, because I like having like lines in my hairline. So yeah, you do that, just the same rhythm. Just the same rhythm. So the gaps that you've plucked here will be filled by the hair strands that come here, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, the hair's gonna go this way, the hair's gonna go this way, and those that'll fill the gaps. Alright. Cool. So I'll just then continue with the same thing. May have went in a little bit too hard here. But it's fine because the hair's gonna cover it. That's fine. But I'll just then continue in the same motion. Guys, here you go. So this is how my hair is going to look. This is how my hair is going to look like. As you can see, super flat. I haven't even straightened it. Like, I haven't even straightened the hair. But like, it's gonna be super flat, as you can see. You can go in a little bit more on the hairline if you want to, but personally this works for me. Yeah, I can't stand a thick straight hairline. You see this vibe I can't do, baby. This vibe I can't do. More this vibe, a little bit of gaps here and there. Yeah, makes it look a little bit more natural. But yeah, I'm gonna continue with this side, and then that would be wow. Guys, I just finished plucking my hair and I am preparing for work tomorrow because I'm going into the office. And Tatena just reminded me that today, no, not today though, between the 24th, 5th or 6th of October would mark 2 years of me being in the UK. And that's wild business. That is actually wild business. And it had me reflecting, and reflect. But I don't know, it just hit me. Like, I'm just like, why are people screaming? Is there a match? Must be sports. But anyways, it had me just like reflecting on the year and last year, obviously, and my future here. Last year was absolutely horrid. Like, last year was horrendous. Last year was a nightmare, as expected, right? Because I would have been just trying to settle in. Sorry guys. I would have been just trying to settle in, you know, finding my feet, etc. So that's kind of expected ish. And I hadn't been home for like over a year because I only went home December 2022, sorry, when I got here October 2021. So it was just a lot. I moved places. So I got here. I was with a friend and then I found a place, moved in, then moved again. So it just took a while for me to get into my rhythm and just to feel comfortable and productive and just feel at home. So it was really a struggle. And I think when I got to the point where, okay, cool, I kind of found that balance, I was prepping to go home. Like, so it's like, then I come back and it's like, things are just new, constantly new, right? There's a constant newness. And this year obviously was the first year where everything was just steady. And this year was definitely not as bad. This year was a good year. This year was a very, very good year. I would have mentioned that this year is like the best year since 2013 when my grandmother passed away. This has been a very good year, and that doesn't mean it was a perfect year. It doesn't mean I didn't experience extremely lows. I definitely did, but I can bet you $1,000 I cried less this year than I have in my entire life. I can probably count on the times I've cried in one hand. Like, no, like when last year all I ever did was cry. So there was a lot of mental, there was a big mental shift that took place. And to someone that's, guys, I've had this conversation with multiple people a lot of the times, because it's just like, I'm in disbelief of what God has done. Right? I have on my whiteboard on the top, you can see God the Rescuer, because I think that is what God has been this year. God the Rescuer. For me to feel like this and think like this after 10 years of grief, after 10 years of just darkness. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like just darkness. And yes, I'm not saying that good things didn't happen in those 10 years. 100% they did. But the sad times just seem to outweigh the good, versus this year where the good definitely outweighed the bad. And that's just the grace that I'm praying for going forward, because it's all just God. Like, it's literally all just God. I can't do it on my own. I can never do it on my own. I am just an imperfect person that believes in a good God. I am an imperfect person that trusts God, right? So 2 years in the UK. And in terms of going forward, my heart is definitely in South Africa. Anyone that knows me knows just how much I love that country and how much I have no problem and no issue going back home. I would love to go back home at some point. That is always just it's in the books. Let me just say that it's in the books. I'm not looking to retire here. That has never been the plan. Even me coming here, that was not the plan. I just came to feel things out, and I felt them. Okay. I felt them. It's all right now. It's okay. So it's just things that need to be planned accordingly and the works. But I'm definitely not like looking to go for citizenship, get my ILR. No, I'm good. I'll pass. But we'll just see how things go. I love God is like, just put this pen in the works, like, yay. Unless it's like something that, God, if God wills for me to be here, like for way longer than I anticipate, then 100% again, I'll stay. That's fine. Whoever he takes me, guys, wherever God takes me, I do. Because maybe I'm supposed to be in another different country outside of South Africa. We don't know. So we'll just see how things go. But I'm just open to the possibilities of it all. And just can't wait to see what the future holds. And happy 2 year Annie to me. I made it. I guess. So guys, let me prepare for work, and I will see you guys tomorrow when we go to the office. Love you. Mwah. Ngan'zakwethu, I am ready to head out to the office. I have my clueless Bobiana. Uthini said, Uthini, B.O.B. So you calling you Bob. So they calling you Bob. But I'm headed to the office. I mean business today. You guys have seen me in this dress, guys, but that was 2 months ago. That was literally 2 months ago when I wore this dress to the office. And I am wearing my booties for River Island. It's the back of the dress. Cute. I am seeing a client today. I have a client meeting. I wanted to wear my Springboks jersey, guys. I literally saw that I'd wear my Springbok jersey, but my manager said we're to be meeting with a client today, and they're probably going to be joining us for dinner later on because we are having a team dinner, so it wouldn't be appropriate to be wearing it is my box. But if I go on Friday, child, they're gonna catch this heat. But yeah, let us go into the office. I'm in my corporate girly era. Okay, I'm always in that era, but anyways, I'm in my corporate girly era, and yeah, I'm about my business. One thing about two things. I'm about my business. Okay, let's go speak isingisi, guys. And walk like we are the partners of the firm. Okay, let's go.
There's nothing that I want as much as I want you. A psychic hit me, told me we got shit to do. We ain't got time like we used to. No, we still shine like we used to. No, we still grind like we used to. No, we cut ties when we need to. But I need more you, only me when you are. I be the one that thinks I get to the NSC, all this magic ride. Baby, you made it, this won't be scared.
Ngan'zakwethu, I know I look crazy. I know. But I'm like, you know what? I've been procrastinating closing off this vlog. And I'm like, I'm just never gonna get the time, isn't it? Well, to close it out in time. Because I went to the office today and I'm going back into the office again tomorrow. And then Friday, I have plans on Friday. And then Saturday, it's like the World Cup. I'm just like, I just need to close this vlog off already. Oh, guys, my nails are so disgusting. I just need to close off this vlog already in whatever condition I can, because I'm just not even like keen on setting the tripod up, using my back camera and all of those things. Like I literally just whipped my phone and I'm using my front camera. You would see the quality would have changed. And I'm in bed and I'm wearing this bonnet and I'm just like with my 2, 4, 6 lashes. So but I'm like, you know, it is what it is. I just want to close off this vlog. And I don't know why this vlog has been particularly like just difficult for me, hey? And I was speaking to the twins about, and they were like, Bounce, what's the vlog? Bounce, you want the vlog? And I was like, guys, I actually like, as things are progressing, I'm finding it very difficult to like I'm fighting myself, right? I am now like getting very uncomfortable with how exposed I am. And I'm not saying I'm doing crazy numbers. No one said that. But there's obviously more people that are coming across my channel, more people that are coming across my TikTok, my Insta, whatever, right? And like I'm just struggling with the idea of being perceived. And obviously I knew that starting this, people are going to perceive you, right? That's quite obvious. And I knew, right? But it's one thing knowing and one thing actually like actively going through something. And I mean, I haven't experienced any hate or backlash or anything like that, but I'm like, I know my day is coming the same way. everyone's favs has had their day. Like everyone that's been considered like, oh my God, like, oh, we love her. Oh my days, we love her. We love her. Has had their day. They've literally had their day with Twitter or just people like social media just dragging them and a lot of people have a lot of people's mental health has just deteriorated because of the bullying they've experienced on social media and all of those things, and that's all because of like exposing yourself and putting yourself out there. And I'm just like, I've just found myself in a very and got stuck between a hard place and a rock, right? A rock and a hard place, sorry. I've found myself stuck between a rock and a hard place because I'm like, I want to pursue this. I really want to pursue this. I love it. I enjoy doing it. I see a long-term vision for it. There's a way bigger end goal, if that makes sense. There's a way, way, way bigger end goal than being bullied online. But I'm like, it's possibly easy for me to say this because I haven't went through the scrutiny, right? I haven't went through the scrutiny. And I'm like, am I ready? Like, am I really, really, really ready? It's also like just, guys, like, for example, like just sitting here right now in my imperfect state, I'm already like just picking out so many things. I'm like, oh my God, I should have done this. Oh my God, why am I doing this? Da, 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 da. Because like you start getting into your head, like you literally start getting into your head about things that number one, you didn't even care about. And then like, guys, like, I don't know. I really love doing this. And as I mentioned, I see a long-term, there's a long-term vision for it, but the small, oh, my hand, ow. But the little small, not even, let me not say small, but the little nuances that come with it, are just scary a little bit sometimes, eh? And I just find myself fighting myself sometimes and going back and forth. And I think that's why I've just been procrastinating with this vlog and continuing and I was watching Naledi's video that she uploaded Nje Malangin around the scrutiny, right? That people that put themselves out there face. And she was sharing her journey with, her mental health struggles at the hands of social media, right? And other creators, etc. And just how mentally strong you have to be as a person to be able to really withstand this and all of those things. And it triggered me even more. Because I've seen what people have had to go through at the hands of social media. So it's just like every day I'm literally just like counting. It's vele, this and that. Do you get what I'm saying? So guys, it's mentally exhausting. Because it's like you have this big vision, you want to execute, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to live out your purpose, you want to see what God has in store for you, it's way bigger than that, than the social media stuff that I'm talking about. But again, it may be easy for me to say this because I haven't went through it. I don't know what it's like being on the other side of trending on Twitter for days and people are roasting you. People are calling you all sorts of names. People are, like just negatively perceiving you. People are dragging your whole family. Guys, we have seen it. Like we've actually seen it. We've actually seen it all. And it's like, I have my own problems. I have my own insecurities. I have my own mental struggles. I have my own struggles. Good enough. I can't imagine having myriads of people and numbers and scores of people just bashing me and going at it. And yeah, it's just, I guess that's the price. But my biggest debate in my mind right now is, am I willing to pay that price? Is it worth it? Is it worth it, right? Because guys, and as I told you guys now, I treat myself soft. If anything, the smallest of things makes me uncomfortable, I remove myself. Like, and guys, this is in the smallest. I love convenience. I love soft treatment, and I give it to myself. So, and all of this is to protect my mental health and to protect my well-being. So, just being in a position whereby all of that could just be compromised and I don't have much control over it, just, it gives me so much anxiety, because now I have been receiving, like, I've been, I don't know, it's gotten to a point where I've reached, like, people that I was friends with back in the day, that, friendships have just dissolved, and now, they follow me, they're reaching out to me. It's not a bad thing, right? It's not really a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's people that I thought those chapters were closed, right? Like, I thought those chapters were closed. That is people that I wasn't necessarily, like, planning on seeing in my near future, whatever the case may be, right? Because, the chapter is closed. Not enemies, none of that. Like, none of that. But it's like, we don't follow each other. We don't know. Do you get me? And now, like, there's people from all corners that, used to be in my life that now have access to me and have access to my life through social media. And it's like, again, those are the little nuances and minuscule things, because the picture is way bigger than that. But I still have to deal with that, right? I still have to deal with that. And again, that's just the price. I don't know if I'm making sense. It feels like I'm just rambling, but I'm just like, guys, it's been a little bit tough. And it's weird because I got monetized. I got accepted into the YouTube partnership program and got monetized on the weekend. And guys, like, thank you so much. Like, ngiyabonga. Ngiyabonga. Like, I've just been filled with conflicting emotions. Like, obviously thoroughly grateful, like thoroughly grateful. I put in the work and you guys have showed the support. Like, it's been a mutually beneficial type of, like, relationship, right? God has shown off. Like, it's just, everything has been working like a well-oiled machine. And then out of nowhere, it's just now these conflicting emotions. And my thing is, like, if everyone wanted to hide out, then we wouldn't have any social media, we wouldn't have any content creators, we wouldn't have any influencers, we wouldn't have anyone that's trying to, we wouldn't have anyone that has a career online, because everyone would be hiding out, right? That's also another thing. I'm like, but Mbali, if everyone hid out, and hid themselves and hid their potential and hid what they get to offer the world, because basaba what it comes with, then we wouldn't have your Michalis, right? We wouldn't have your Ks, we wouldn't have anyone, because everyone would just be too scared, right, of what all of this comes with. But there's just sometimes a price to pay for the gift, right? There's a price to pay for the purpose, for the execution of that purpose and those gifts, for trying, for putting yourself out there, whatever that may be, whether it is being bullied, whether it is sometimes shame, sometimes failure, whatever the case may be, it's kind of tied to the price, the same way the rewards are as magnificent. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just the back and forth of those type of conversations in my head, and I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, yeah. All I know is that I love you guys. I literally love you guys so much. I've always never understood people that would be like, oh my god, I love you guys, like with for their online following and whatnot, because I'm like, you don't know these people, or it's like a big group of people. Like, how can you love like 10,000 people on Gabaz? And I don't even have those numbers, or at least on my YouTube. And I'm like, I can actually feel the love. Like, guys, I actually can feel the love. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I absolutely love you guys. You guys have been so kind. And Jay, like, it literally feels like a community, Jay, like, because I follow a lot of you guys back. Like, we interact on each other's posts, we interact on each other's channels, Jay. I'm just there in Jay Plus, yeah, guys, like, we've just created that community, Jay. Like, I really, 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 like, genuinely, thoroughly, truly love you guys. And that's also another thing that's like, all of this love that people are showing you, Mbali, like, everyone else has had their chance of the same people that said they love them just going off at them on Twitter. But yeah, that doesn't matter right now. All I know is that I love you guys so much, and I'm super grateful for your kindness, your support, everything, like every single thing. It does not go unnoticed, and that's why I make sure I reply to every comment. I make sure I reply to every DM. I make sure I just make sure, because I respect people and I respect people's time. And I know it's taken time out of your day for you to watch my video, for you to watch my TikTok, for you to whatever, go through my Insta, or whatever the case may be. It's taken you time. It's taken time for you to like, to comment, to engage, right? And I want to show that appreciation by recognizing that, and engaging, etc., etc., etc. And I hope you guys feel the love also. I hope you guys feel the love also. My biggest prayer is that God puts my content in front of people that have good intentions, people that have pure hearts, and people that really see me for who I am and see my content for what it is, and just, positive people. I really, really, really do hope and pray for that. I hope and pray that, people that have, I don't know, guys, there's people with evil eyes out here. Like, there's people with evil freaking eyes. I hope that they lost me 8. Like, leave me alone. I'm just trying to share Tando, guys. I'm trying to share my knowledge. I'm trying to share whatever skills or talents and whatever the case may be. Like, I'm just trying to share, like, that people with evil eyes just may not come across my content. And yeah, like, I don't know, man. I just pray that God protects me and protects my heart, and protects me and my community, right? And yeah, guys, yeah, it's 16 minutes now. But yeah, I just needed to let that out. Like, this is me just pouring my heart out and being proper vulnerable, because Axis just being flip-floppy. Ngazi ukuthi kahle kahle yini into engiyidlayo. Do you understand? And we have built that relationship now, guys. Ukuthi singakhuluma ngezinto ezikanjena. But yeah, before this turns into a 20-minute outro, I cannot put into words like how much I love you guys. And hopefully I'm able to sort out these thoughts in my head. Hopefully God is able to provide more clarity and guidance. And we can take things from there. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and hopefully I see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.
Outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, 2-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dogs that I grew beside.